Greetings, welcome to Yellow Dog Stuff. Today we're working on the Christmas train. So, yeah. And, Gordon, yes, I that was a mistype. I double checked that. It should have been 060. It was, it's not some kind of monorail monstrosity. It has to balance. Yeah, it is a 060s. And doodle bugs are kind of meh, but I'll go along with whatever. Yeah, they did end up winning out. Here. Screen mode. Yeah, Doodlebug did end up winning. So the people want a Christmas Doodlebug, so we'll be doing a Christmas Doodlebug today. But I actually have something fun planned for today. Anyways, so let's go over to our ad spot, and then we'll jump right over to that fun plan thing. Brick Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printer parts. If you like what I do, definitely what he does. Just custom stickers and custom 3D printer parts for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Make sure to check them out. www.brickprints.com. Take a look around and yeah, support them for me and enjoy that. Alright, so the plan is we're going for a random doodlebug. So I do have drawings for these three. We have the red-faced ATSF Santa Fe doodlebug. Then we have the Big Vent GMO Doodlebug, and then the gas electric Lehigh Valley Doodlebug. I can of course take any other suggestion for a Doodlebug, throw it on the wheel here, spin it, and then we can build it. So yeah, this is my wheel of Doodlebugs. I was trying to look at ugly fish. What are we trying to compare it to? Like a lamprey, or not? Some kind of like a big sucker thing. Because we have Big Vent GMO, or we have Big Vent Lehigh Valley. Brown one. So you're like on the Lehigh Valley gas electric one. This one's interesting because the other ones are diesel. This one's gas. I want to say that'd be maybe propane? Question mark? Hold on, I have another tab here. Yeah, Valley. Yes. High Valley Gas Electric Doodlebug. Maybe not propane. I'm just curious of what fuel it had. ATSF would be your pick. Well, we're doing the wheel spin here. Then the other one with the orange and yellow ends. So you like the ATSF one. Okay, so these two are kind of people's favorites. CN had them, and I think we had a couple too. Is the gray one with the painted end? This one is blank. This is the GMO one. Let's see here. Let me see if we're gonna find like a good another image of. Oh, that's the actual bugs. Locomotive. There we go. So yeah, the GMO also had this one. This is another one of the GMOs. It's like an orange red painted, the big vent in front. Owen had an oil electric number 1000. Red and white, green Christmas colors. Yep, there's that. There's also some of them had stripy faces. And these like the same cars. I couldn't find drawings for this Santa Fe one with the Jacobs bogie in the middle. This is kind of an interesting doodlebug, but I couldn't find drawings for this one. Kind of what kept me. But if we can find drawings for some of the other ones, we could throw a couple others on and then spin the wheel here and see what we land on. Polar Express themed one? Oh, I'm sure there probably is. Are you talking about the red and blue? Oh, it is. It is Polar Express. So yeah, let's see, virtual train stuff. You suggested CN. CN bug. Diagram. Oh, that diagram. There we go. Oh, they have kind of like a weird, almost streamlined one. Yeah, because they do have streamlined doodle bugs, which kind of interesting. That is here. That's something else. That has a big forehead. Wow. Look at that forehead. There is a drawing here. So we could do the Canadian, we could throw the Canadian National on there. That's the one? What, the one with the giant forehead? Oh, here it is. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the four-headed one. So we do have drawings for the four-headed one. Here. Somewhere. I'll have to dig for that. There's drawings. They do exist. For the four-headed one. Okay. Green and black with yellow font. Okay, so I guess, let's get rid of diagram. Yeah, let's get rid of diagram then. There she be. Question, was there ever a post-scale model of the forehead? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, we'll just grab an image of the forehead then. Let's see, just quickly just save this image. Bloop. Add image as an entry. Okay, so we have the CN one in here too now. And the CN large four-headed doodlebug. Alright, does anyone else want to throw their doodlebug into the ring? As long as we can find drawings for it. That's about my only requirement. ONR 1000. Okay, let's go over this tab. ONR 1000. I do plan on... It's supposed to be it right here. Oh, this one already has a plow. Kind of. Is there plans for a shorty doodlebug? A little short doodlebug. I have some discords in the background. Open. That's on my main thing. That do have drawings for other doodlebugs, so I can search there. Oh boy, what are we gonna pull up here? Because yeah, there's the Canadian National Railways. That one's fairly short. I just couldn't find the other Santa Fe one. Doodlebug. Oh, we're getting a bunch of random other junk in here. I know they existed. Yeah. It's just a matter of seeing if you could find a drawing somewhere. Here, hold on. Let me go. I'm gonna hit the pause menu real quick so that I can open up my other Discord in the background and see what they have for doodlebugs. And there's this one. Oh, that's a web file. Why is it a web file? No one likes web files. Hold on, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just quickly grabbing a few diagrams real fast out of the Discord in the background. This is just my main images aren't loading. Okay. I'm not seeing any super shorty doodle bugs. You do have that Jacob's Bogey one, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, let me just come back. I need to come back here. All right. Because there are some kind of shorty, but usually they have a passenger thing, unless we're talking about this Santa Fe guy, which I don't know why there's not drawings for this Santa Fe guy. This would be a good one. This guy would be so great. This little. I mean, we could always just try and build him to our best of our abilities. Yeah, and then there's also the like box cabs, which I don't know. Yeah, there's not much information on this guy. This guy's a cool one. Go for the war bonnet. Yeah, war bonnet, and then it's a Jacob's bogey. He's cool and all. Also, I have this guy. GEW 240 Westinghouse. Doodlebug with a joint in the middle. Yeah, I would have a feeling that this would be probably fairly easy to go replicate, even without drawings. And there's like plenty of good reference material here. Ah, screw it. Ah, it's a web file. Why are they all web files? This might be actually too big. It's okay. Let's throw him into the ring then. Add image as entry. Where is he? He was something else, wasn't he? He wasn't a. These are all JPEGs, aren't they? He was like a PNG. Or did I accidentally download a You know you're a JPEG. Where are you saving? Are you buried in my misc of files? Oh, they're downloaded. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's just a big image. There it is. Okay, back half seems pretty standard baggage car. Yeah, I think the back half is just, that's all it is just solid baggage. Which, I guess in the case of our Christmas train, we could probably definitely use a good solid space of baggage for Christmas gifts and other things, so good contender here. And then you have the ONR 1000. Is this guy with the kind of rounded face. Rounded face would be a pain in the butt to do. But I don't... ONR 1000. There ain't much coming up for that thing. Let's go Japanese. Oh, and it helps to spell locomotive correctly. There she is. There she is again. Gas electric. And trains. Does this have anything? One-time trains, okay. Oh. It looks like the back half is the only thing left. The rear coaches. It already has a snowplow too, because we want to definitely, when we do the Christmas train, we want to put like a big fat snowplow onto it. Yeah. I bet finding drawings would be kind of a hard thing. Anyways, I think we're pretty good. We got 5 choices here. So, I guess without further ado, go ahead and click to spin. What will we land on? Oh, and is it gonna be Lehigh? Ah, it's gonna be Lehigh. All right, we're doing the Lehigh. I already have drawings for this one, so that makes it easier. All right, so yeah. War bonnet? What? Are we not gonna follow the wheel? Are we gonna vote for the war bonnet even though? Is that it? We're breaking from the wheel? Because I did this whole shtick with the wheel for fun, entertainment, but we're going with war. Do the people desire war bonnet? Is that it? Do I just keep spinning the wheel until war bonnet only? War bonnet is more interesting. Virtual train stuff, are you still around? Also put in as Jacob's bogey. Is that all people want, is the war bonnet? Doesn't even want the war bonnet. The wheel doesn't want the war bonnet. Where's the other ATSF one? There's Santa Fe. Ah, this might be the war bonnet. Third time was war bonnet. I don't think virtual train stuff is still around to put his boat into the ring. Have a winner after those practice spins. All right. Fine, if you're gonna tie my hands to the war bonnet, I guess we're gonna do the war bonnet. Yeah, I'm just trying to think already, like, oh boy, we're gonna have to try and model the war bonnet skin into the train, aren't we? And then try and maybe, like, change the colors to Christmas colors? Something? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Probably best if some of this was a sticker, but okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Anyways, let's go on over to studio screen. It should already be loaded up. Yep, there we go. All right. Un momento. I will just grab some references. Real quick. So, I'm more interested in the articulation of it all. I mean, it'd be like any other, kind of like multi-jointed Jacob's bogey thing. Okay. I'm just gonna go quickly here and just save some images here in the background. So we have some good reference here to work with. So I think we'll just go ahead and make this probably 8 wide. I think a lot of these were like 9, 10 feet across. Bendy trains are cool. So many people want the bendy train. Or we'll find what we'll do the bendy train. The bendy train is highly desirable. It's all web files. I don't care for your web files. Web files don't work for me. 8 wide is good. Keeps that 148-ish. Yep. We'll just have to... I'll have to build some bogies first to start off with. Trying to think if I think I do have similar bogies to what these have. Through like my my Geep 9s. So that's about what I'm thinking. Okay, I think I have almost enough references here to come over to the studio and start working. Are the WebP pages Google forced everyone to those to use? Maybe? I don't do internet page design, so I would have no clue if Google is the one who forced everyone to use the WebP images. Maybe to keep people from being able to steal images off Google as easily. They're annoying. That's all I know. Okay, I think... Yeah, they're smaller. Oh, okay, so just like a more compact file size. Well, that seems like that would make sense for usefulness for like web page stuff. All right, studio. Here we go. I'll add reference images. Let's get the old warbonnet in here. I think I have those bogies. Make my Geep 9s. If not, now it's all about AVIF files. Yeah, it seems like every once in a while there's a new file standard that comes out that compacts things down even more and does something else in a pretty good way. Okay, I think... Hold on, I need to open up one of my UP9s. Don't you guys... Oh, no, you're using that bogey. Never mind. I thought I had something I built at one point that was using... GP10? GP10? No, not GP10. $15? Ever chance using those? No, it's using the same bogies. Okay, nope. I guess we're designing new bogies for this thing. I really thought I actually had a locomotive that I built at some point in time that actually was using these similar bogies, but I cannot think of it right now. Maybe even if it wasn't locomotive, like some kind of passenger thing. These just feel extremely familiar to me. I guess actually, you know what? Probably the best way to go about this is to probably use a train motor. It's like if we can do probably double train motor. Looks like passenger car trucks. Yeah, they probably would be passenger car trucks, except for the fact that they would have motors in them. Let's see here. I need electric. Box motor? Be here? Is the train motor in here? Of course not. Train motor's in some other awkward spot. MP45s? Is that like another type of locomotive that has that type of bogie? Okay, yeah, Googling that did not bring up like anything of use. There are PRMUs. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would probably have a similar bogey. Okay. Oh, train. Heh. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have. They just have this one. Catenary and third rail. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Custom parts. Is that gonna show up right at the top? No. Here we go. Gotta go to my custom parts to pull out the actual train motor. Dimensionally the same? Probably. Probably. Alright. Technic. Axle. I need a 5 long axle. Where are you, my good sir? Actually, probably 6 long. 6 long axle. Paste. There we go. And wheels. This is gonna be the boring part. Just getting everything set up. That way I can start building up the sides. And I think I'm gonna do the sides kind of like I do a lot of my other cars and wagon sides. Which means, actually, I probably should go grab my Jeep 9. Hello, good sir. I need your bogey. Thank you for the donation. Yep, there it is. I have it clipped off to the side. I'm sure we can work around for the Jacobs bogey stuff. Yeah, no, we should definitely be able to work around that. It'll be fine. I guess actually first I should probably work on building up the size of the bogies before attaching them. Okay, so we want a curved piece kind of over toppeth. Something sort of like that. Curve coming down, curve coming down. Tile 1x3. I think we want like a plate in the middle and some brackets. Is there a reason you use train motors versus the LM or XL motors with geared trucks? Train motors are just kind of the more powerful general ones for like a lot of trains. So they're like the good ones to go for. They got a lot of strength to them. More than your large motors by slightly about. XL motors definitely have more torque over these, but they are harder to mount because of their fat body size. Well, I guess we could do XLs in here if we wanted to gear it. It would definitely make it easier. Okay, I can hear my Discord going off in the background. I need to get out of that. Oh, wait, no, you're messaging me in Discord. Hold on. Oh, you're sending the drawing of the Canadian. Ah, there it is. I'm gonna save that for later. I like growing my library of various drawings. Also, it might be worth it just to do a little bit longer bogey. Okay, screw it. We're going with geared. I think it'd just be ever so slightly better. 1x4. That droops down quite a bit. Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. Just trying to think of how best to go about some of this. It almost feels like I need to be doing something that's like 3 tall or something different. Okay, well, anyways. Feels like I should be doing something a lot longer. Like that. I'm also wondering if I shouldn't be doing something with like Unikitty tails? Because they have a similar shape to what's going on here. Anyways. I need bracket upwards and upwards. I can put the springs on here. Not that tile round. I think that's a little, that must be just a little bit too close. You have more control with gear bug, especially side frames. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why I'm thinking I should just switch to that. That way when it comes to building on the side frames and other stuff, it's a little bit better. Let's see here. I type in Unikitty. Probably won't bring up that tail piece, will it? No. To Google. Cattail. Oh, it's just called cattail. That's what I should Google. I should have not Googled. Search here. There it is. Hello, what did I miss? You missed the wheel spin and it landing on the war bonnet ATSF. Doodlebug. This guy. Because that's totally what happened. Okay, maybe it doesn't have the correct shape like I thought it might, but yeah. Anyways. I guess the curve... Now this hangs down quite a bit lower. I need to be splitting this, honestly. Huh. So yeah, it definitely looks like I should be having... Nope, not that. Should be having this up more, like kind of like near there. How long is that? That's 8 long. 10 long, probably then? It feels about how I need to double it up. And then I feel like I need to just pull some of this back. And we'll try and work with it the best we can. That gets rid of like the glorious curves here. I know what wouldn't get rid of this glorious curves? These pieces. Which might be my answer. Some of this. Let's see here. Bracket. Brick modified. Probably like there. Might be my answer to how these bogies need to go. Like that. I think that kind of works. Hopefully that kind of works. I do need a 1x4 tile now. Tile. Yeah, I like that. Mirror, put you over there. Throw you all back. And I just need to put like a 1x4 plate. Kind of behind all of this. Of course, get like a 1x2 tile in here. And what is the... Okay, they're just like big squares, basically. Kind of. Maybe I will just go ahead and put like plate. And then have like a little bit of a thing going on above them. I don't know if there's an easy way to add that. Yeah, it sticks out too far. Anyways, yeah, let's just double up plate, and then I need tile 1x1. Split, there we go. Now we're cooking a little bit. I still gotta build and mount that. Feels like really thick for what it should be. But I guess we'll figure out the problems and iron them out as we go. Alright, Technic, brick. Go ahead and probably just use these guys, honestly. Right? Is that the best way I want to go about this? Probably not, actually. Holes is to be 7 holes. I need a little bit bigger. I need this guy so I can have kind of an 8 wide split across. Copy mirror, copy mirror, copy mirror. Delete the middle 2. And you come in. That should be hopefully 8 studs, roughly. Between A and B. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's it. Now the fun part, mounting this monstrosity. Yeah, see, that's gonna drag on the rails. This, nope. So hairballs again. Hug. You lick yourself clean, and then you start coughing and hacking up hairballs. Got long hair. You need a shave to help you with that a little bit. Okay, I do see that there's a little bit of a brake cylinder there. It kind of swaps as it goes back. Like reverse here, then it's swapped the other direction. Need to make sure to add that as well. Are the tires actually... Oh, wait. Now I'm wondering if the wheels aren't a bigger wheel set. What's the number for this guy? Santa Fe M190. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring you guys with me here because I need to do a Google. Santa Fe M190. Ah, that's not what I want. Not what I want. So I just want to double check Rail pictures, yes, yes, yes. What's this stuff? It's like a... It's just a photo. It's not what I want. M190, does that come? Can you give me a little info on specs for this thing? I guess that's probably what I should have. That's kind of neat. Well, interesting. Go away. Means order. Let's see. I'm guessing I don't get specifications about how big the wheels are, because I'm wondering if it had a little bit bigger wheels. Oh, here we go. Anything here? No. Nope, 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 nope. Because I know some diesel locomotives had slightly bigger wheels than like the Lego ones. They'd be like, because the Lego ones are technically like a size 5 wheel. I'm wondering if this should technically have a size 6 wheel, like a -9. I think even my Geep 9s need a size 6 wheel. I need slightly bigger than just a standard wheel, because that would make a difference on how things go together. That's what I would like to know. Their passenger bogie, would they be smaller? Or would they still be... Sounds right to me. That they would be a slightly bigger wheel? I wish there was a lot more on this thing. There really isn't a whole lot of information on it, which is kind of surprising, because I think it is at like displayed. It's still around. I forget where. This is railpictures.net. It would have increased the wheel size. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that I should be pulling out my size 6 Lego wheels. Or no, they're not even Lego, they're just size 6 wheels. Yeah, I think we'll just go with size 6 then. Go ahead and get my size 6 wheels here. And custom parts. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Design this around the size 6 wheel. This is the wheel I should have used for things like my Geep 9, but I didn't. Mostly because I was an uneducated spud at that point in time. Didn't realize how common the size 6 wheel is across many a locomotive. I have since fixed that. My Dash 9s do have the correct bogie or wheel sizing. Alright, main. Now, can we just like bracketize me, Captain, and attach it that way? Foreshadowed rebuild of my Geep 9s. My Geep 9s have been through like several rebuilds. Technically they should have slightly bigger wheels, but I think they're good. I only got so many rebuilds in me. And this sticks out like a weird amount. Not quite. 4. There we go. Yeah, is that hitting? A little bit, yeah. That gonna hit the rails, actually. Hold on, wait a minute. That looks like that's gonna hit the rails still. Why? Why? Okay, maybe not. Just barely not. Okay. There is some clearance. It's just not clearance on the width side of things. Okay, let's, I just want to take all of you. Copy mirror. Just, of course, delete the parts that we don't need. How wide is that? Wait, is that 10 studs wide? Oh. It is 10 studs wide because these little bogey plates are sticking out maybe a little bit further than they should be. Suck them in just a little bit. There we go. Where clear switches though? Are switches slightly taller? Should all be like the same rail height, far as I'm aware. As long as nothing is dragging too low. Let's see, train, track. I need a switch. That's not the switch I need. This is the switch I need. I would think that this should just be fine. Question mark? The rail height wouldn't cause any issues. It's like not wide enough to hit anything out there, I don't think. It's like above. The side frames have to clear rails. Yeah, no, that's what I was checking. The side frames do clear the rails. They have about, what is that? Less than a millimeter? Hold on. I know exactly how we can measure that, and that's with this guy. Because this is about 0.8 of a millimeter. I'm gonna guess that is probably about 0.8 to 1 millimeter between the rails and the bottom of the side frame. Yeah, no, that's probably about 1 millimeter above the side frame. So I can still see a bit of light coming through between the top of the rails and here and all this. So yeah, it's probably about 1 millimeter. So cool. So technically I would like to power the Jake bogie along with the rear bogie and the front bogie, just all power. Though I am thinking it would probably be easiest and best if I just did front bogie and rear bogie. I mean, you don't really see inside of the cargo area, so you know, I can definitely hide stuff there. Just thinking though, like, if I did run power to the Jacobs bogie, it would have to. It'd probably have to be a setup where. Yeah, no, it'd probably have to be a setup where I actually have the front part hinging off of the middle here of the bogie. Actually, oh no, both should probably be hinging off the middle, shouldn't they? Yeah, no, I think I can work around this. And actually be able to power all 3 bogies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Technic connectors, you, my good sir. So just like my Deep 9 and a lot of my other powered bogies, just throw in the same guts, because if it works, oh, I fix it or change it. Don't fix what ain't broke. Drop that in right about. Okay, you don't want to snap into place, which is saddening. There we go. You know what? I'm just gonna copy mirror twice. There we go. Oh wait. Oh, it's not as simple as that, is it? No. But I can just do this, and that'll be fine. Just make sure I get my bushings in on either side. Right there, and right there. There we go. Okay. Axle. I need 6 long. There we go. Gears. Go. Swap it to the opposite on the other side. Thank you. And then the big gears. Here. And here. I'm definitely gonna have to have like a jumper or something to centerize this. Technic, I need bushings. You there, and you there. And there we go. Everything is attached. You know what? There's even a... Oh, I can even attach this bogie siding even better. Has to use some upwards brackets as well. Pretty beefy. Pretty beefy. Okay, let's start actually like building upwards and getting things more attached here, shall we? Just have this extra length off of one side. I'll have to pay attention to that, so that we don't run into any issues. Alright, 2x4, 2x4, there we go. Plate modified. Jumper time. Come on. I click on the jumper, but it never gives me the jumper. Why? Why must you be mean to me like that? There we go. Okay, turntable, and then the plate round, and we are, I think, more or less pretty... Oh, wait, no, we gotta get the brake. All the Paints of Studios. Nonsense Wars, yeah. Yeah, he has his doodle bug. Are you guessing, or are you saying that maybe I should ask him for input? Because that's something I can definitely do. Yeah, he has his doodle bug. I guess it wouldn't hurt to probably maybe ask him. It's definitely something I can do after stream today is ping him. Like, hey man, do you know much about doodlebugs? And if you do, what size wheels do they use? Tend to use? It's actually a bit too tall now. Mostly because this is like way up here. This needs to be just a plate lower. So maybe I just don't have those brackets right there. Guess we're just gonna run plates front and back then. By 4 and 1x4 there. There we go. There we go. Probably uses Lego wheels though. Yeah. Yeah, he probably does. Potentially. Okay, I guess it would be worth probably doing giving him a ping here after stream. See what he says about things. Yeah, no, probably 4 long axle will be plenty fine. Because technically we could probably fit the XL motors in here. Really give this thing a lot of beef. It won't be the fastest, but it'll have the beef. R40 and under the Christmas tree type build. I mean, I could definitely make this thing take R40, I think, pretty easily. And accuracy, yeah, we're not going to be as accurate because we are going to take the base. Like, okay, so this is the base that we have to work with, but we're going to change it a lot because Christmas. So we're going to add on probably wreaths and holly and all that fun jazz to the outside. The front, I want to have giant snowplow. It being articulated will help with R40 curves. Yeah, that'll definitely help it. Yeah, I want big snowplow up here. So that's one thing. And then yeah, that's probably all we can do for this Christmas wise is big snowplow in the face. So big snowplow up front. And then, I don't know, some wreaths and some, like, I don't know, holly kind of going along the edge siding in some spots. Lights. I mean, lights would be... I feel like you would just end up using, like, fairy lights or something like that. I mean, we could put Lego lights maybe along it somewhere. Actually, you can probably droop Lego lights right along the bottom here in this section. That'd probably go pretty well. Let's make it a Russell type snowplow or part spreader. I mean, I could always throw my Jordan spreader somewhere along it, up front even. But now we're gonna customize it a little bit. It's gonna be cool. That'd be hilarious for the plow. What, the Russell? Or like Jordan or something? So it just slapped onto the front. There's a Power Functions DIY light kit style light connectors part. Like Christmas light connector thing? String lights? Question mark? Jordan Doodlebug. Jordan Doodlebug. It's kind of funny. Yeah, big old snowplow though up front. I think that'd be pretty good. Then I think we'll go with the warp on it. But I think we'll probably end up changing the colors a little bit. We'll probably keep the silvery light gray body. But maybe we'll keep red, maybe do like a green stripe? Or maybe we should do green face, red stripe. Things to think on. We definitely won't be getting anywhere close to that today, but like... red, yellow, green instead of silver? So you want to keep the red and yellow and then go a green body? Yeah, more to think on. Okay, I don't like these slopes as much as I thought I might. I feel like if you're gonna do green, that you would probably switch it over to like a dark green. And just end up doing something similar to this guy. This other ATSF Santa Fe one. Red and yellow and then dark green body. Or silver with green stripe. That's kind of what I was thinking for originally. Maybe go change green face, red. Because I feel like if you had the green stripe, it wouldn't like stick out as well. This is just, it's like just something like that. Okay, and then let's go dark green. I feel like if we had green stripe, maybe it'd be fine actually. And then, you know, stick your wreaths on the side of it. Silver, green, silver candy cane stripes. Keep the war bonnet signature. Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan, is to keep the war bonnet. Maybe slightly change the colors of the war bonnet. Candy cane stripes, though. Huh. Wondering how one would go about that. Well, half of my brain is thinking stickers, half my brain is thinking, how the heck would you brick build? Using triangle tiles? Yeah, because you'd have to do the... I feel like that'd be easiest on like the baggage section. Candy caneify it. Up front, you'd almost want to do half stickers or something. Okay, that's we'll put a pin on that for when we get to that point. Anyways, we still need to put a brake cylinder on here. Tile round, that there. And then I think using the new brick rounds would be good. Nope, brick modified. Brick round? There you are. And baggage with the candy cane stripes. Huh. So I'll have to see how that makes things turn out. Make a sticker for the cab, like wrapping paper ripping off into the stripes. Oh, that is wild. That is some wild sticker work thing that you're thinking of. Oh yes, this. Okay, brick stuff. Okay. Lights can be wired off of that. Yeah! Go big or go home. I mean, have you not seen the Halloween thing I was working on last time? Do you need me to pull that up this stream? That thing has a crap load of sticker stuff to do on it. I am not looking forward to that whatsoever. Okay, so I think just go ahead and slap that into multiple colors and go ahead and start colorizing some of these bits here. This needs to be a light bluish gray. Light bluish gray, there we go. Okay, some of this probably be black. Yeah, that can be easily seen. Of course, the wheels need to be black as well, too. There we go. And you also need to be black. There we go. All right, sweet. And we got some color savings on the parts. Do you an example? Oh boy, you guys are all pinging me here. Oh, actually, you're pinging me in different areas. Hold on. Oh, Emirates Express. All right. I see. Yeah, but you would want more like actual like tearing. There's probably an example of that somewhere. Anyways, let's create you into a submodel, please. And then stripe from that. Yeah. Okay, so one thing is, I don't think we have a length for this thing. Does it need to be excessive, just simple like that wrap? I mean, I can go probably decently a little crazy. I'm saying that I need to do angled bits. As long as a simplified version is available for people who suck at giant stickers. I mean, that's fair, but also, like, how can I say this in like a not like terrible way? I am like super autistic, so I sometimes can say things in bad ways when I really don't mean them that way. So I'm just trying to like pick my words carefully here. Because like, if someone is buying my models aren't usually the most simplified thing anyways. So like, there's kind of like a good like age bracket almost. So like, I think it would be fine with like giant stickers because of that. For at least people who are used to, or you know, my stuff. My stuff is definitely for those who have also yeah, I've built many of them. Yeah, so like you gotta have like a certain skill set to like do my stuff. But I mean, like, that skill set also transfers to like scale models. Like I build a ton of scale models, so I've noticed that like, I think because of that, it could be just not causation, but just like all that. But like, anyways, like I tend to be a lot more gentler when building with my fingers than some other people. Like, I'll design something, test build it, and it goes like perfectly fine, but someone else can like do the same exact thing and they just have an incredibly difficult time with it. But yeah, I hope I'm kind of laying that out. Snowplow, cough, cough. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully I'm saying that without like alienating anyone or like trying to be too terrible. Um, it's just like, I don't know, like in a joking manner, like go get skills, bud, or something like that. But like, yeah, I hope I'm not like being mean to like any of you guys while saying that. I tend to do very kind of more on the side of fragile build stuff. I try and avoid it. I'm trying to be a lot better than I used to be. I used to be really terrible about it. I'm trying to be a lot better about how fragile I build some of my stuff. I'm not good at it still. I'm not 100%, but yeah. Not for the novice disclaimer. Yes. Yeah. That's probably a good way to put it. I guess my point was if you build it so livery is simple underneath, fancy and you have a non-Xmas doodle bug as a bonus. Okay, yeah, no, that's a very fair point. Yeah, that like we could definitely have non-Xmasy easy warp on it doodle bug if you really want, but like then if you want to like elevate it further, you can do the crazy stickers and stuff. Yeah, nope, that's definitely a fair point. That's definitely a fair point. I can understand that. For those who might not want the whole Christmasified doodlebug, though you're not gonna get some of the guts that are under here because there's gonna be snowplow. I mean, Lego models are easily customizable outside of the base instructions. Yeah, you'd be amazed though how many people out there that do Lego stuff don't really look outside of the base Lego set type thing. Straight up war bonnet doodlebug would be popular. Yeah, I think part of me is saying that if I wanted to do straight up war bonnet thing, that I need to probably email whatever museum or whatever has this thing and see if I can't actually get some drawings for this thing. Come back at it with drawings, go full like 1/48 accurate scale, all that nonsense. Kind of like how I want to do the locomotive. That's just what my mind was thinking. Yeah, no, that's 100% fair. It's 100% fair. It is fair. It's like even like the Halloween locomotive, my brain kind of eventually wants to come back at a Mason bogey, but actually do it like to scale and make it like narrow gauge and all that jazz. Like go at it like full crazy. So, yeah. I think we're having some good discussions here about things, though. I'm all for the Xmas bug, though. Yep, we're definitely doing Xmas bug. Anyways, we've been kind of like sitting here twiddling our fingers. Just not actually building. Same. Okay, so at least between the three of us, we kind of have like mutual agreements, mutual feelings about things, and how things should probably be designed and stuff. We can understand that all. I'm thinking I need to hinge this. Or maybe this middle part here I need to build sideways. Okay, actually, This would be 10 wide if I built it sideways. Oh, wait, no, I could build it skinnier. Yeah, no, I can definitely build it skinnier. Designing is fun, but draining. Definitely not as fun as building. I don't know. I enjoy the pain of the design process. So, that's a thing for me. If the design process makes me suffer, I am having great fun. How tall are we thinking here on the front? It's probably about 4 tall? Question mark? Maybe it's like 3 tall. It's like up and then there's some plates laying down. There's some stuff going on there. Which maybe we can kind of insert some of this stuff. Kind of until you realize you did it strong from the start and have to rescale and start over. Kind of why you've been off for almost a year now. Oh, almost ready to dive back into the pain and suffering again, are we? Actually, I just grabbed the same piece multiple times. I need not to do that. Okay, so let's copy, paste, split. And we'll do 3 tall for the front. After Christmas. Give yourself a little bit of a breath before diving into the insanity. Work and winter are painful enough. Fair enough. Have basically enough time for video games and running trains. Games and trains, games and trains. Let's see, brick modify, or not brick modify, I just need regular brick. Probably this one. Okay, 5? No, I think we want to go up a little more than that. Trains and sleep. That's 100% fair enough. Fair enough and understandable. Copy. Paste. Copy mirror. Not in that order. Sleep and trains, train and sleep. Nap when you can. All that jazz. Okay, I want to take this layer and probably copy and paste to the opposite direction. Maybe? That might work. How wide is this, actually? Slightly wider than 4 studs. I thought this would be slightly under 4 studs. Maybe my windows need to be slightly skinnier. Maybe I'll just do some plates stacked then. I need to get a trans clear color in here. Nope, come here. Trans clear, please, thank you. Copy, paste. That was only 1 plate. I thought I had both. Give me all this, please. Pull that in. There we go. Yeah, might be okay. I probably can work with that. Forehead definitely needs to be a little bit bigger. Anyways. Let's see, for the sides, I need... There's a little bit of a step there. Okay, it looks like not on one side there's a box. On the other side there is not. Does the brick modified you? Not you. You? Okay, you're the actual solid color one. Come in red. You do come in red. You come in dark green. You do not come in dark green. That sucks. Question: does the Technic brick come in dark green? Yeah. Okay, I think I'll do the face for now with the intention of dark green. And it's already upset. That took 2 seconds. All right, what is upset? You're upset. Cool. And you're upset. Cool. You're upset. Cool. Okay, you're all upset. That's awesome. Maybe I just switched to dark green mode only. That's all we get for brackets? What? I'm shooketh that that is all we get for brackets when dark green has been around for a while. A long while. How come that's all we get for dark green? Red it is? Maybe. Yeah, just do the red face with the dark green stripe. I'd probably ease my suffering. At least this part comes in red. I do think I need to bump it up though. Just buy plates on the one side. The other side doesn't have it. It doesn't have the little box. But yeah. All right. Plate modified above it. Something like that. And then probably about a plate. Then we can put the window down. All right. Window time. So you there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, weirdly, why does this one have the window wiper up here? And why does this one have it on the side? Is it plan to use the Lego snowplow with magnet coupler part? Unfortunately, no. Hold on, let me see if I can go rip a studio file real quick. Oh, Railfan is here too. Hello, Robotics Railfan. Long time no see. I see you changed your username. Here it is. This is what I've got. Okay, then something akin to this. You hit 100 subs? Congrats, my dude. Growing. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we can chop this down just a little bit, but definitely something kind of like this up front. Big old brick built snowplow. So yeah. Okay, that probably makes sense. One window wiper is used to make sure they see clearly ahead. The other to make sure they see the track up and down. Okay, that's fair. A plow design needs its own leading truck. Yeah, we won't exactly use this gondola plow, but that is kind of what we'll be doing though. We'll be doing just a giant brick built plow up front. Actually, you know what? I might actually have something that's dang perfect. Hold on. This guy, actually. Yeah, there we go. You have the V60 plow. feel like I want a little bit more shape, so maybe we won't use the V60 plow. By the way, this V60, there's a train motor here, and then there is a battery box there. Right underneath the hood. It is a thick thing. Maybe we can use the V60 plow. It's an option. It's an option. I'll go ahead and just plop that kind of off to the side for now. Okay, and then we need plate up top. Do I need a plate up top? No, I probably need a bracket, honestly. Bracket upwards like that, and then probably a tile, I think is what we'll have to work with. Tile there. There we go. Then, of course, take one of these little slopey bits and slap it on right there. Ta! Pedal bricks, window. Train's clear. There we go. Copy paste. Yeah, we'll have to use that on both sides except one side gets the little box up front and the other one does not. Little box. There we go. Okay, so now I just gotta actually start thinking about how to put together the front. Yeah, I don't think this stuff through very well. That's probably my own fault. Let's see. Let's get like a 4x8 down. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Grab all this, and we slap that onto the front like that. Good. I do want to actually probably change that to a 3 all. So yeah, there we go. And now it's just a matter of figuring out how to attach and angle these two side bits. Probably from here, actually. One, two, 5. Oh. Are the front parts currently 5 bricks tall? They're 6 bricks tall. The lower section here is low. Clips and bars? Probably. Looks like I gotta raise this up a plate, though. Yeah, maybe not, actually. Maybe I can work with that just normally. Yeah, probably clips and bars. Clips and bars like normal. I'm just wondering how simple the clips and bars need to be. Because that can probably be... might be very difficult. So yeah, that doesn't just work, unfortunately. Oh boy, hello, we got some things. 1x2 modified plate horizontal clip into a 1x modified brick with bar? Probably? Question mark? Yellow, guess what? What, my good sir? Actually, you'd probably have to... Don't clip into the center door. Yeah, probably not. Needs to be almost clipped to probably about here. If I had to guess. Union Pacific is sending a return trip for the trains Toys for Tots. Gonna go catch it tomorrow? Ah, cool. I heard that one was struggling a bit this year. Put the angle window parts to the internal structure. Okay, yep. That is kind of what I'm looking at doing at the moment. Hoping I can kind of do it in a good way. Headed for Iowa right now. Okay. Making its way around. Looks like there's like a town or something in New York that they had to cancel because they couldn't go there anymore. Okay, I think that might work. My only problem, though, is it needs to be outwards more. Get around. Actually, I can just probably put a bar there. Use this for the bar. Get up. Okay, I need like a 1x5. I need odd numbers. 1x5. There. You know what? It would probably be even best just to do the plate round up. Like 2, and then it was tile round. Tile round. You, my good sir. Okay, now attach it. Up one more plate. There we go. Okay, and if I just hinge this off to the side a little bit, is that good enough? Okay. Not really, unfortunately. Why is it not good? Because it needs to be angled, I think, just ever so slightly more. This might be a whole jumble of bars and parts just to get the spacing and everything correct. That's better a little bit. I need to just correct the angle because I think the angle's a little bit more steeper. Yeah, it's fairly steep. That's like almost... You know what? I do know what that's almost like. Use the trans black window inserts. Probably. Yeah, probably change that to trans black or trans brown. I'm even looking for a wedge plate. This is probably about the angle that we need to match. Delete you, put that down. Yeah, if we're gonna angle match that, we're gonna have to rotate this inwards just a little bit, then rotate this outwards a lot of it. Yeah, but it needs to angle in so much more. It's not in a good enough position. Fine. Just angle you separately until you match where I need you to be, and then we'll just pull you into position. $53? I think 53 is about where it needs to be. Pull that in. Yeah, more or less kind of like that. Okay. We have the correct angle now. I'm going to delete the bottom of you. What we're going to do is copy and mirror all this nonsense. Pop that over there. And we can grab this bit and slap it on that side. Now it's just a matter of actually attaching it. Yeah, that feels a lot more like the angle we need for that kind of face. Cab looks good. I only just started. There ain't that much of the face there yet. We're kind of getting it, but there's a little bit of the face there, not a whole lot. Yeah, I think the angles and everything are all looking pretty good. There's some gappage happening here. Probably adjust that. I just need to adjust how some of this is going together. And I'm thinking I might actually have to change this to be attached by the middle. Potentially. The middle might be my best bet for how to attach this. A matter of figuring out how to attach it to the middle. Oh boy. Because the less pieces I use, the better. Trying to think here. I don't think binoculars would be. Yeah, no. Nope, those don't go anywhere close enough together in order to clip together. T-bars and droid arms, yeah, it's probably how it's gonna have to go. Okay, let's see, pneumatic. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be something with T-bars and droid arms and all that jazz. Alright, plate modified. Actually, no, I still want the vertical, don't I? Yeah. Tile modified. What if I did clip there instead? And I need a bar. Bars. For now, let's just put those like that. So that's fine. And droid arms. Minifig. Droid arm. Didn't you? Oh, that is almost actually dang perfect. Crossed. Wow, that is actually surprising how almost perfect that is. Does that equal out? Hold on. I don't think it equals out though if I moved it. I just push this out just a little bit more. I don't think this will equal out either. Can't see. Can you equal out this way? No, it was a lot more perfect when it was just a plate back. There. Just a matter of correcting the bars now. That is like spot on. Yeah, it's grabbed onto that. Okay. Kinju? Come on. Just a few more degrees. Right about in there. Yeah, pretty much right about in there. Actually, you know what? We can do one better. Delete you. Actually, why did I delete that? Probably shouldn't have done that. Flat off. I just need to reconnect this so that's actually like full on attached. Oh. Well, you know, it helps if I actually grab the bar and attach it that way. Come on. Attach. You angry studio. There we go. Move up a little bit. Go. Yeah, that's good. All right, hinge. All right, in a position here. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Do I kind of wish we could get that maybe a little bit more attached with some more bars? Actually, yeah, we can. We can put it. How about second droid arm? Okay, and now I just grab all of this, copy and mirror. Yep, and then this part should be able to just snap right onto there. There we go. Cool. So that fixes all that perfectly. Nice. Makes me happy. Yeah, then there's some jazz we got to do along the side here, which I am not looking forward to. Yes, I deleted those wedge plates. I have a plan. Potentially. I potentially have a plan. And that is the fact that I think I need to drag this back just a little bit. Actually, I need to do 4 wide. Then do probably 2 by 2 on each side. And I actually need to drag a bracket into this, because this will attach tiles and stuff and kind of just clean up these sides. So you should be able to like grab like a 2 by 3 tile. Where is it at? There it is. More or less go. Yep, like that. That'll be great. Kind of cleans up the sides too. Ta-da! I mean, there's gonna be more than just that going on here, but yeah, it's kind of the starting to it. Now allow me to attach things like the grab handles. There's that window there. That window's gonna be a problem, especially with the mirrors that need to be there. I guess the mirror's only to one side. I wonder what the inside of the cab of this thing looks like. I feel like I have my doubts if I'm going to be able to actually see that or not. You know what? I might actually have to build this sideways. A bud car, probably. I mean, probably? I would think that the cab layouts would be fairly similar, question mark. I know this thing has like a lot bigger engine in it because of its layout. A lot of these usually just have like an engine stuffed like right behind where the drivers are at. This one is probably a nicer one where the engine compartment is probably a little bit more separate from the drivers. Just only a little bit though. It wouldn't be a whole lot. Plate round. Could I get like a boat stud in here actually? No. But I do know what would fit. A turntable. Let's see. Turntable. There we go. You, my good sir, might be the answer to... Okay, you do hit a little bit. Inch plate? Question mark? I scrolled right past it. Where are you? Hinge? It said hinge? Not Hero Factory. I mean, that'd probably be the least cursed of them. Split you. Alright, let's delete that now. Surprised the turntable doesn't actually work. Anyways, we want tile, probably like a 2 by 3 here. No. We'll just do 2 by 2 and then we'll put a big 1 by 6 tile like that. Yeah, that'll work a little bit better. Guess though, I need to have studs though for a few things. Have to be like that a little bit. The other side, have anything going on? Just mostly the grab handle down below, and then... Oh, this one does have a mirror on this side too, or some kind of sunshade thing that's just flattened down. Yeah, this thing that has like a mirror, like a sunshade looking thing. Okay. So we do want to just copy and paste what we have to both sides. A wedge plate. You, my good sir, like that. And then I need something that can reach out and help hold this in its position. Yeah, nope, that doesn't work. Oh, the tooth part actually kind of works, though. I think we're going to ignore that, though. Let's grab all of this, copy mirror, bring it over to the other side. And that'll have to be how all that goes together. Now it's just a matter of... Okay, so I have a brick thickness here. And then this door, of course, has to have it where the war bonnet goes over top. Dang it. We do have a brick, though, behind that we can get away with for things. So we will thank that brick behind and take advantage of the situation at hand. Okay, 1x3. Oop, I need 2 1x3s. Thank you. Copy. Paste. Okay, so on one side here, it's just normal window. On the other side, though, unfortunately, it is not normal window. It is other kind of window. I need to do... Oh! White. I need some brick. Regular bricks. You there, you there. I don't know why they have to do different windows from side to side. I feel like that complicates the matter more than it should. Much to my annoyance. Copy, paste. Then I need a... You know what? I just need more U plate. There we go. Tile 1x2. You need to be trans clear. The middle guy, though, needs to be pink. There we go. And then, yeah, we just gotta get a little cover over top. That's easy, though. Oh, stop it. I want just these 2 parts. Thank you. Bracket downwards. And slope. There we go. Okay. I think it's finally time for some mirrors and some other bits. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna hang too far off. So 1x5's come in red. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. We'll just use that then. So I can suck this bar in just a little bit. Copy, paste. Okay, and then we want mirror on this side and mirror on the other side. I feel like I just want to clip that mirror in. If we go tile modified, Copy mirror, and then we go tile round. Question, does bread loaf come in red? No, it does not, but I guess we don't really have much of a choice, unless we use 2 of you in red to make alternative bread loaf. There we go. Alternative bread, that's all. It sticks out quite a bit. A little bit more than I would like, but there's not really getting much in there. It's just kind of what we got to work with. And the other side has kind of a similar situation going on here. Or is... maybe I should do a panel, honestly, on the other side. It's not even actually like folded out all the time, though. Maybe we'll just have it folded in. In that case, we do have a tile modified for that particular thing. That's this. That and then tile. That. There. Okay. So like we're getting something together here. No, I want... did I have tile round? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was over here. That's what I was trying to think of. Copy. Paste. Copy mirror. Screens. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then on the sides... okay, actually, it's quite a bit up, isn't it? Yeah. Eh, not quite. We do have these little lights up here. Which we can probably do. Alright. I wonder if I can get away with this. Slope curved. Double this up again. I should probably... okay, I can go with you here. Excuse me. Thank you. Oop, wrong one. You there, but the rest of it I probably should be going with a bit more. Where is it? 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 Here it is. It's in front of my face. That's why I can't see it. It's too tall. You probably don't come in red, though. Nope. Wow, this is going to be poorly attached to the front. I might have to rethink some things here. A little bit. Okay, now question is, can I... oop, or... you, my good sir. Hinge. I need you to hinge. Face forward as much as you possibly can. There we go. You know what? I just need to copy and mirror this. Actually, let's actually first get the brick modified on there. How out of place will this look if I did this? And then, of course, wrapped it. And there's like a tile round on top, too. It doesn't look as good. I don't think we have the brick round, though. These are a bit oversized. Oh, you do come in red. Oh. Interesting. Too big? Yeah, it's just a little bit too big. They're very, very tiny, aren't they? Wondering if there's anything else that we could potentially use that might have a similar shape? Question mark? I guess this also kind of has a similar thing going on. On this model, yes. In real life, no. Well, I could like invert that. Actually, wait, I have an idea. I just spoke out loud almost exactly what I do need to do. Let's put a plate around right there. Put a plate. Tile. It's probably a little closer to what we can actually get. And then the light parts will probably just have to be stickers. Getting up above there. And the next thing I need to do is actually draw these together. Bring it in. There we go. So we need to have the venting up front, which I think I'll just use probably just brick modified. Yeah, probably the brick modified, honestly. Light modified. There we go. Oh, is this... Oh, this one's merged into the side, weirdly. Thank you. Does the snot brick just look too overscaled for the marker lights? A little bit, yeah. It looks kind of funky. I guess it would look less funky if I didn't put the clear tiles over top. Because custom parts. Because I do have this chunk, which is a chunk of a lightsaber piece. It is also something that could be used too. If you're okay with using a tiny miter saw and just chunking out lightsaber pieces. Rotate it so the bar goes in the open bottom. I got a couple plate around at the bottom. There. And then I think I do. If I do it this way, I think I want to put that on top because it does have kind of a dumbish. I guess it's not too extreme. Just that mostly. Looked better as a plate round on the peg. So what? Just that. I think adding a little bit of square at the end is slightly better. But those are our options. And then for the front here, I probably want to pull out the wedge plates, don't I? To try and fill this out ever so slightly better. Plate. Alright, then tile, modified. You there, and then I need the slopes. Premier. Oop. Thank you. It almost needs to be just a little bit more wider. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Split you. Split. Oop. I didn't mean to delete you. Split you, please. Thank you. Oh, hello. Okay, we got. Okay, so how would it look like with round trunk tile on the studs? I feel like it looks even bigger. We do round trans tiles on the studs. Makes it look even kind of dorkier. Like that. That feels almost like too much. Bring it down to like that with the round trans bars put inside. There. Okay, Mason, your question. Halo, Gears of War, Wolfenstein. I have played all three of those, actually. I enjoyed Gears, I enjoyed some Halo. I've played only a little bit of Wolfenstein compared to the other ones. They're all pretty good. I'm not like a super FPS player anymore. I more or less play driving games and strategy games anymore. But yeah, I do play some Helldivers every once in a while. And now that the recent update came out that allows you to shrink Helldivers to the 23 gigs, I do have that reinstalled and I do play it more. War Thunder then? Dude, so many people have been trying to get me into War Thunder. I just am like, I'm gonna have to regrind through so much stuff again to get the stuff that I enjoy when I already have a World of Tanks account that's like 15 years old. Is the top vent grating bent or is it flat? It is bent. It follows kind of around the sides there. I guess it has more of a shape to it than I originally thought. Then it flares up at the ends, but I'm not entirely sure how to do the flaring up at the ends. I think just doing something like that, and of course, probably has to be sticker in the middle. Unless, do we have tile decorated? Or tile decorated here. We have like a 1x3 that has 1x2s, 1x3, there we go. That has venting looking stuff to the middle of it. I'm gonna go with negatory. No. Yeah. No. I mean, we could always just get rid of these. Yeah, I was kind of thinking minifig net bracket, but then I was like, minifig net bracket would be great. How the heck would I connect it? It's because it wouldn't, unless I bring it back in. Maybe bring it back in would be the solution. 3-wide modified grill tile. Yeah, we also have modified 3-wide grill tiles on Bricky Prints. I don't think... Oh yeah, I do have the 1x3 grill here. Do have a 1x3 grill. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, maybe it's just better going stickers. Head off, you're gonna heavily drift in and out of consciousness. Alright, man. Well, thanks for tuning in while you could. Always appreciated. I think I might actually just do brackets. That's I know I just ran off and started placing parts, but I'm just thinking like I could place brackets at the ends to simulate that bit of flaring upwards. Talk to you later, buddy. Yep, talk to you later, man. I guess, especially if you want the fine grill mesh or look, yeah, stickers is probably the best way to go. Woo! Although, Ricky Prints might be getting a UV printer soon, so we could do like UV prints on some stuff. Yeah, that might work actually. Brackets on each side. That'll probably work. Bracket outwards. No. There's a different way I should be going about this, shouldn't there? I want to throw a bracket in here. Plate. I need a plate at the bottom, don't I? I'm gonna need a plate at the bottom. Then I can throw a full tile in here. There we go. And then I can bring it back. That. There we go. And that's where we'll be mounting the giant number board up top. Really, I have about 1,000 things I need UV printed. Well, yeah, that'll be happening at some point in time. I can't say much beyond that. At some point in time, it'll be happening. And then, yeah, if you want Bricky Prints UV printed stuff on, all the parts will be printed on Webrick stuff, though. That's the only downside, because we don't want another Brooklyn Bricks. Or was it Brooklyn Bricks? No, it was another guy. I'm saying dumb things out of my mouth. I take that back. No, it was the other guy that got, not sued, but like, told to like never do it again. With Lego parts, printing and modifying Lego parts. Lego went after him. That was a big fiasco in the Lego community. I'm looking at this. Go Bricks is fine. That's what I use for my mocks. Yep. So that's what would be used for that. Looking at that number board now, like, that's just triangle. But unfortunately, we don't have any, like, big triangle parts besides this. Besides this tile. Like, this tile would be pretty darn perfect for big triangle. If it was, like, brick height, though. We need this, but plate-wise, so I can stack a bunch of them up together. Otherwise, I think the best course of solution is to probably do something like this. And then probably put something like these slopes in. And then a plate in the middle. That's probably about the best I'm gonna get for triangle. Lego doesn't really do triangles that much. Okay, slope curved. Do you come in red? Yes, you do. Okay, good. Because you're now valuable. I mean, it's about as good as you can actually get with actual parts. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Copy, paste that there. We're at least getting a decent start to the face. No, the 4-wide version of the slightly less steep does not come in red. That's why I broke it up, because I'm noticing that I need to put door rails up above and below, and this door here needs to just poke out ever so little bit. Poke out just a little bit. So like, see, where's the door rails at? Yeah, the door rails cross. Are they? No. No, yeah, no, they're right there. Of course the stripe goes right across the door rail. Ugh. Of course it does. Of course it does. That pains me to a high degree. Actually, I probably won't even be able to do the door rail like that, will I? No. I have to do the door rail in jumpers. I'm gonna put this plate down below temporarily. Copy mirror, 4 long. Okay. And you want me to minimize stickers, so we need to brick build the yellow stripe as best as we can, correct? Tile modified. Yeah, doing brick building the warp on it scheme is. I mean, don't kill yourself over it. I think we might be long past murder at this point in time. Just to be fair. I think murder has already occurred. Okay, I guess for now I should. Oh, okay, that's just merged into that? Okay, I didn't realize how tall that was. Whoopsies. 4x10. I need 6x8. I need something wide. So that way I have plenty of area to attach things to. Will that be the permanent solution? No. No, it will not be. But it'll be just enough to where I can figure out how the heck I'm gonna attach things to this. Okay, I need to actually bracketize it. Bracketize me, Captain. And then there we go. Now I can bring this through. Okay, so I should probably start doing myself a favor and make this red. Oop, but the trans pieces need to be trans clear. There's the Sava one. I know a few people who have brick built war bonnets. I'm tempted to go look at theirs, but I feel like that would be a little bit cheaty. You know what? It does look pretty good. Red. Okay, so this needs to be like light bluish gray. And then I think this one also needs to be light bluish gray. So I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I guess I am kind of thinking off the top of my head of like how people did this. Lego made one, right? Yeah, I think the Lego one though doesn't curve back, it just goes straight up. I could be wrong though. You know what? Let me go grab an image real quick of that Lego one. Whoa! Oh, you sent me a video and some other more photos and stuff of the war bonnet thing. Did I miss a message when you PM'd me all that? Yeah, Lego one just basically goes straight up. Use plates and other stuff. Just sending stuff as I found it. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fair. You did send a video though. I might want to take a peek at that after stream. You know what? Maybe screw it. We'll make sure that we mention the person who designed the thing. But let's go look at go or images. How have people done their war bonnets? Okay, this person's using sloped bricks there. That's something I can't do. This is definitely stickered. This one here is stickered. Maybe I just do stickered. Inside the M190 might be useful. Yeah, that would probably be incredibly useful, and I'll definitely have to grab some screenshots off of that. Yeah, even this one is using... no, it's using some top parts. Okay. Okay, I see. Actually, this is fully brick built. Okay. Congrats to them on doing like a really well brick built war bonnet. Like, angles. This is the Bricklink one too. Yeah. That's well done. This is stickers again. Stickers might be my best bet. Cause yeah, here's the old Lego train, and they did some plate stack, and then they brought it back around, and then it kind of goes up and over. I know. Lego GP15 mock. There's mine. This one has like the war bonnet thing too, but it's stickered. Sticker going across here. For this GP15. Do you have some 2 cents you want to put into this, Gordon? I don't know if I should try and do brick built or if I should try and go stickered. Yeah, this is a mock version, even it's using kind of a similar brick build to the Lego one. I don't know if there is any better brick-built ones. Stickers are probably easier. So we're just gonna say stickers and go with that. Also, if I didn't say it earlier, yes, the video that you sent of the walkthrough would be incredibly useful. So, yeah. Definitely makes things a little easier on this side of things. Ah, I gotta lower that down one more. It's okay, I gotta lower this down 2 plates anyways. Planned for stickers now, revisit of inspiration strikes. Inspiration or ideas on how to better do some kind of war bonnet scheme. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, let's stick a 2x8 down there and then put that down there. You there. You like that. There we go. This will be red. This will be... Yeah, let's just make this all red for now. So coming out of here, this part will be yellow. Or I guess for us it'd be dark green, wouldn't it? So we want to do Christmassy colors. Anyways. Okay, so we have double handles. I need to do that. Not that far up. Control Z. Wait, need plate modified. Rips. Christmas war bonnet, pretty much. Exchange our yellow for a dark green. So I was thinking doing dark green for the face and then red stripe. Maybe we can play with colors a bit more later on, but yeah. It's difficult to judge things a little bit too. Just because I don't know how I want to go about this. I think the windows though are, yeah, there are these windows. A little bit taller though. Oop, didn't mean to delete that. Copy, paste. Okay. Light bluish gray. Okay, I am doing light bluish gray. That's good. Second there, I was thinking I wasn't doing light bluish gray. Light bluish gray. Yeah, it feels about where that needs to be. Yeah, green. It was green, I think, with a tan face. I want to say that was a ENSF or bonnet. I think that was green and tan, or that might have been Burlington. Northern. I think I know this one. Green and tan. Yeah, this one right here, Burlington. Or no, that's not the war bonnet. No, there was. That might be it right there. It's T. Okay, yeah, this is probably it. Dark green with the tan color and then the red stripe. See, like dark green for the face and then a red stripe doesn't look too bad. Make the tan white. Yeah, we could do white. You know, I'm gonna just grab that real fast. I'm just gonna bring it over to studio as like Maybe a bit of like reference ideas. So we could do the body white, especially if you're doing candy cane stuff. Yeah, I think I still want this to be like a gray though, like that. Helpful envisioning the green, yeah. Pretty much. That's kind of pretty much why I brought it over here. That needs to be light bluish gray too. Anyway, select my color. Get your dark green face. Yeah, I think dark green would look pretty darn sick. Is it angry though? It is very angry. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is angry? You're angry. Cool. All right, 4x4 is angry. That can be swapped for like a black or something. You can be swapped for, I don't know, I guess black. These don't come in dark green, but they can just be black for all I care. Oop. Probably. Actually, I should probably just do gray. Bar bits. Maybe I don't want there to be a bar bit on that. It'll probably stick way out. These should probably also be black too. Okay, what else is angry? Those are angry, those are hidden though, so those can just be black. Plate 2x2. Oh yeah, plate 2x2s never came in dark green for whatever reason. Brackets are angry. All the brackets are angry because brackets never came in dark green. I guess I could just... droid arms. Yeah, those can be also black too. Nickname the vomit bonnet. I feel like if we're going to do vomit bonnet, we need to do a brighter green. Like, we need to change something to, like, really bright green. Select my color. Boom, like that. Bright green in your face. Brackets, yeah, all the brackets are angry. It's not helping anything. Yeah. Is this wrong on every level? Oh, what, doing the bright green? Do that a whole area black. That doesn't work. Ah, plate round doesn't even work either. Okay, fine. We'll do plate round individuals. Does that come in dark green? Yes, it does. Actually, probably does. We'll make it look a little more closer to the actual thing, though. Oop, angry at the tile modifieds. All right, cool. Well, I might as well just do that as well, too. 1x5s. Oh, it's angry at the 1x5s because they don't come in dark green. Unfortunately. I don't even know if there's anything I can actually do here because I can't actually like affix anything more above this part because it just doesn't come in that color. Nothing here is solid enough. Just slacking on the job. Lego, we need so many of your parts to come in far more colors. Keep it red. Yeah, Because we're kind of destroying a lot of the looks, aren't we, to even get anything satisfactory? Maybe more trouble than it's worth. Alright. Lots of Control Z. There we go. Back to being red. All I do with Go Bricks? Yeah. Pretty much. What does that handle end? The handle ends way down below. And it's just right above the window. Okay. Split you. Actually, does a brick modified 2/3 come in red? Yes, it does. That's actually perfect. Yeah, I'll have to do some sticker work and other stuff to kind of, I guess, figure out some of the color patterning that's going to happen here. I can see that some of this needs to be like red and stuff, but ugh. Oh boy. It's kind of a mess of parts. It modified door rail piece and copy mirror door rail piece right there. So yeah, that'll be where the door goes. And grab that. Copy and mirror. Place the door on the other side. Okay, I already said earlier that I want to get rid of that R that's there. Wait. And then I need to do you and grab the clips that are on the other side. Slap that bar there. There we go. We'll figure out the coloring later. Okay. Yeah, then there's like a... How big is that? It looks to be about 3 studs again. I want to say for that spacing. Where's a little bit bigger? Actually might be 4 studs right about there. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much going to have to make the body more or less mostly separate. And then later come back in and start joining things together and building the motors out. This is going to have a lot of complications into it. Okay, and then I want to grab all this, hit it again, and then we can do just standard slopes. Like the arch bricks. That'd be perfectly fine. Definitely wish I knew the dimensions of things. Here. Or had drawings. Drawings would be so fantastic. We are getting somewhere though. We have the face. There's a lot of the details above we need to do and some other things. That's going to be fun. These little hatches, I could probably do like the clear minifig superhero stand things and then do like a tile on top of it. We have this weird twisty antenna up top. What is that even doing? And then we have this. I feel like that'd be easiest just to achieve with like some vent bricks below and then put like 2 like tile pieces above for the window. Brick modified. With that, and then maybe like the 2/3. Like that. You both come in white, right? No, you don't. Not the bottom one. Yep, not the bottom one. Okay. Maybe I need to do this a different way. Oh, you know what? I can probably just run grill tiles. How expensive are you, 2x2? Yeah, 2x2 is not that expensive. That, plate, a black. This will add some more definition to it if I do a black plate behind white grill tiles. That. A brick. Place you. I need a plate. Opening this thing be different shape and size. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely doesn't make my job easy of like trying to design all these awkwardly shaped different things, especially when the cab windows are different side to side. Who's that for? That's like for no one. Okay, so we have like 1x4 vent brick area, probably like 6? Yeah, because that's, we got this area, and this area are kind of similar widths, though I think, yeah, no, they're like similar widths, so yeah. This whole section, that's like 4, 4, this maybe 5 actually, just slightly longer. Maybe we'll go with 5 long there. Of course, this one's at a different height too. It's like almost 2 plates lower than this window. Which is actually probably right about there. Part 29. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because that's an old window part. Yeah. How expensive is that, though? She said part 29. This is 27. Is 29 a different one? No, 27A? It's just flat 27. Typo? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the problem is you're gonna get a lot of these already like yellowed. Almost $1 a piece. Good heavens. Wait, why was that $1 a piece when the whole part? You know, I'm not gonna question it. Like, because the individual parts, or the whole, is cheaper than the half. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead for now and just throw a plate on top of there. If we do it the way it wants it, though, it's gonna put that almost all the way down. Okay, hold on. I need to get rid of these parts that are on this image, making it difficult to make out how things need to go. Almost seems like I need to have a full brick below. I mean, the door rail's right there. So we have the bottom two plates, which are these two bits. We have those two bits. And then it needs to have, what's a 2x2 area? That's a plate, that's a plate. Maybe we do have 2x2 area here. Brick, let's go 8 wide brick. Yeah, and that places the window pretty high up. It needs to be about a plate lower. Kind of roughly in there. Somewhat. Watch how it goes. Okay, this side has a door. This other side does not. And of course, the vents and the windows and stuff are a lot closer together on this side. Those are about 4 studs apart on this side. Brick modified. 2/3 bricks there. Okay, 1x4, please. Right there, thank you. Oh, plate in between? Yeah, we'll just do a plate in between. I'll just do plates up top here too. That's actually pretty fine. There we go. And basically grab all this, copy, paste. For a second time. Grab the 1x8, put the 1x8 in the back. There we go, and then we just need this little conglomerate of parts again. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Doing right next to each other on that side. And then the other side is a little bit different with its like 5 wide weirdness going on. Let's correct this side a little bit. There we go. And we need a plate right here. There we go. Two of you. Oh, copy. One of you here. And then the other one of you has to be 5 all the way from its friends. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. Let's see, 1x5 plate across there. And wait, please. Thank you. Copy, paste. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I need to delete this, don't I? Because there's a door that goes pretty quickly after this. Yeah, I think that's about a 1x1. We could actually just use this tall 1x1 brick. That'd be pretty good. And then more or less just grab what we have over here and then copy and paste it over there. Minus this though, because it doesn't work. There we go. Of course, we already know because the series like that, I gotta put the shorter ones there. Ooh, we are almost out of time for today. We did kind of goof around a little bit, but it was fun. It was fun doing the wheel spinny thing and goofing around. Doing some kind of figuring things out. Chatting up. Yeah. I mean, we're getting something. We have bogies, not attached, and we're getting a body together that needs a lot of fixes and color things, and I need to also make it so that it actually can attach the bogies and do motorization stuff, but I think that'll come after I get the body more or less mostly done. Mostly done. I just need to know how long this thing is so I know where to properly attach these bogies to it. That's why I'm building out the body first. Looking very doodlebuggish. I certainly hope so. So actually, probably right about now-ish would be probably a good time to just call it good there. I mean, we got most of the body there. Have to work on the venting and getting the bogies actually mounted next time. Get the front going, everything else going too. Still quite a bit of work. The front is the hardest part of this machine, yeah, because of them angles and details. Definitely makes it not so fun. Honestly, with the red and white it has going on right now, it's reminding me of like either like a Frisco or like a Soaline machine. Those two have like the very distinct red and white schemes going on. Okay, let's go ahead and save this. Let's just name it Christmas Doodlebug. And of course, this Doodlebug will be the engine that pulls our whole Christmas train. We might end up honestly taking the second car here that we end up building out and using that for a lot of what the next pieces that happen. For like our gift factory and whatever else we end up building. But yeah, I think with that, we'll have to call it good there, and we'll have to come back in next week. Because yeah, it's the weekend now. Oh, it's the weekend. I have to come back next week and start trying to get some bogies and stuff attached. Motorizations, all that fun jazz. But yeah, I guess without further ado, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your... It's off to a good start. It is off to a good, definitely a good start. But yeah, without further ado, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening anywhere around the world. Take care, and yeah, enjoy your weekend, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. You have a good weekend too, good sir.